Alright, so today we're going to be doing a Pokemon legendary keep or cut tier list with mythicals as well. We're going to be keeping 69 of them. We're going to be cutting 69 of them because there's 138 Pokemon to go through. There's going to be a lot. Alphabetical order. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Arceus, whatever you want to call him. Obvious keep. Obvious keep. Obvious keep. It's going to be about 34 maybe in both keeps and a half. Doesn't really make sense, but we're gonna try to make it work out. Articuno, that's a bottom keep. Top keep, bottom not so keep. Doesn't make any sense. As of, that's a cut. That's an automatic cut because as of Loki isn't all that. It isn't all that. Celebi, I'ma keep Celebi. Who wouldn't keep Celebi? Probably one of the most infamous mythicals out there, for sure. Cobalion, hit or miss, pretty strong, good typing. I will keep Cobalion. I will keep it. Cosmo, should I even count those two? And then it'll just be 67 in both keeps. Still odd number, but we can make it work out. Should I even count them? Nah, I'm not gonna count them. Cresselia is a keep. Cresselia is a keep. Darkrai is 100% keep. Deoxys. All forms. I'm just going to do one form. I'm going to do one form of Deoxys. One form of Deoxys. So we're going to be not counting 5 of, 2 Cosmoem forms. Cosmoem, and the Deoxys forms. We're going to do one Deoxys form. Just to make things fair. Dialga coming up next. I'm gonna keep Dialga for sure. Diancie. Should I even count gimmicks? Or should I just keep the base form? I'm just gonna do the base form. Because the gimmicks on top of that is just gonna be me just putting the worst form in the other category, which I don't want to do. It's going to be easier for me to do. So I'm just going to do Diancie only. In the primal forms, I'm going to get to that pretty soon. But I'm going to cut Diancie. I'm going to keep Genesect. I'm going to keep Entei. Entei is my favorite legendary beast. Genesect, honestly, one of my favorite Pokemon in Gen 5. I got to keep it. Bug Steel. Is it a Bug Steel type Pokemon? It could be. Scizor's there, but it could be. Giratina is an obvious keep. Groudon, that's an obvious keep. Heatran, that's a cut. Ho-Oh, that's a keep. Hoopa. See, Hoopa, I'm bound. Those are two different things. It's like Zygarde. Should I do the same thing for Zygarde? When I get to Zygarde? But I'm going to cut Hoopa. I'm going to keep Hoopa unbound. I'm going to cut Hoopa. Heatran, cut. Keldeo, cut. Jirachi, keep. Kyogre, keep. Kyurem, I'm just going to keep Kyurem. The forms don't matter. I'm just going to keep Kyurem. Kyurem is Kyurem black, Kyurem white. That's literally Kyurem. Landorus is a keep. Latias, both keep. The Eos duel is going to get kept. Lugia is obvious keep. Top keep. Lugia or Ho-Oh. I'll take Ho-Oh over Lugia. And the tiers don't matter at all. It doesn't matter. Manaphy, that's a cut. Don't care about Manaphy. Magearna's a cut. Marshallow's a keep. Lunala's a keep. Okay. Melmetal's a cut. I need to stop keeping these people. them. Melmetal's an obvious cut in my eyes. Marshall's an obvious keep. Same generation. Meltan, I'm not counting that. I'm not counting pre-evils. That's the same thing for Cosmog. That's just an easy cut. I'm not doing that. Mesprit, that's a cut. Mew, that's a keep. Mewtwo, I'm just going to do one of them. Mewtwo's an obvious keep. Moltres a cut. I don't like Moltres that much. Probably a hot take. Necrozma. See, Necrozma a cut. I'm gonna cut Necrozma. Don't really care about it that much. Manaphy is the obvious cut. And the two cuts don't really matter. They're both cuts a cut. Top keep, I like them more than bottom keep. But the two cuts don't really matter. Palkia, that's an obvious keep. Raikou. No, I haven't heard no one call him Raikou. My least favorite legendary beast, but it's still good enough, and I like the design a lot. Saber-tooth Tiger represents that animal very well. Electric type 2. Thunderclouds. And Landorus, probably my favorite genie. And Amorous, why they even exist, I have no idea. Rayquaza, obvious keep. I'm not going to count Mega Rayquaza, I mean, that's obvious keep. Regice, like my least favorite Reggie. Regirock, I'm going to keep Regirock. Regigigas, I'm going to keep Regigigas. Registeel, I'm fine with cutting Steel as well. Yeah, I'm fine with cutting Steel as well. Rushy Ram. That's a keep. That is a keep. Next, Meloetta. I'm not going to count the other form. It's just another form. Meloetta's a cut. Shaman. I'm just going to do one of the Shaman forms. So Shaman's a cut. Suicune, that's a keep. The Tapu Bulu's a cut. Tapu Lele's a cut. Tapu Koko's a keep. Tapu Fini's a keep. Terrakion, that's a keep. Uxie's a cut. Virizian's a cut. Tornadus is a cut. Thundurus is a cut. Volcanion's a keep. Zapdos a keep. Savala's a cut. Don't really care about him. Zero is a keep. Victini's a keep. Xerneas a keep. Yveltal's a keep. Solgaleo's a keep. Zekrum's a keep. Zygarde's a keep. Zarude's a cut. Urshifu. See, Urshifu's another Pokemon. It's the only exception because it's basically it's the same Pokemon but different typings. So I'm just gonna put them both in keep. Like Urshifu, mascot, gotta keep it. Kubfu, I'm sorry, you're gonna stay there right there. Galarian Articuno's a keep. Galarian Zapdos a keep, obvious keep. And Moltres, both keeps. Regieleki. Regieleki is a keep as well. I'll keep Regieleki for sure. Regidraco, I'll keep. This is looking very lopsided. Very, very lopsided. Holy moly. Very lopsided. Like 24 top keep. Bottom keep has about like 27. Very lopsided. Very lopsided for sure. I gotta make it more even. Calyrex, it is his own Pokemon, so I'm just gonna cut it. Glacier, also the same thing. I will keep. I'm keeping every. Why am I keeping every legendary? I don't understand. I like Spectura more, but Glacier ain't that far behind. It's just slow. Calyrex, Ice Rider, Shadow Rider. I'm both keeping. I'm keeping both. Keeping everything that has Calyrex on it. And Amorous, like I said, is a cut. Worst genie out of all of them. Worst genie. Koraidon, keep. Miraidon's a keep. Qianpao's a keep. Tinglu's a keep. Wocheng's a cut. Iron Leaves is a cut. Where's Gouging Fire at? That guy's not here. Zacian's a keep. Zamazenta's a keep. Eternatus is a keep. Actually, Eternatus is a cut. Chiyu's a keep. I'm basically Ogerpon's a cut. Walking Wig's a keep. Terapagos a keep. And the legendary beast, paradox forms. I'm just gonna keep both. I'm literally keeping everything. Literally keeping everything. But am I missing anything? That's not forms? Okay. Those are all forms. Okay. Okay, now I gotta cut. Now I gotta make sure. I gotta cut some things. Tinglu's a cut. Tinglu's a cut. Cabalion's a cut. Paradox Cabalion's a cut. Actually, both Cabalion forms a cut. Spectre, cut. Regidraco, cut. Why am I cutting Regidraco? Why am I cutting Glacier? Well, Regidraco doesn't really stand out to me that much compared to Regieleki, compared to Regigigas, compared to Regirock. Even though it's strong, Dragon's Maw, I'ma keep it anyways. See, I'ma keep it anyways. But the Pokemon I'ma cut is Galarian, Articuno. Probably my least favorite legendary bird out of those three. Don't really like it that much. Design's okay. I get it. You know, Fleas and Glares, I think is a signature move. It's fine. But compared to Moltres and Zapdos is my favorite. Compared to those two, I feel like Articuno left behind. You know, it's trying to look sleek, elegant, cool. Cool, you can have that. But, hey, they're the weakest bird out of those three. Out of those three, for sure. Next Pokemon, I'm going to sadly have to cut probably Raikou. I'm going to sadly have to cut him. Sadly. Very deeply sorrow. But this is really hard. This is harder than I thought. How many Pokemon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 24, 30, 36. 36 compared to 28. 28. Dang. 38? That's it? Wow. 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 I got way more stuff and keep. Way more stuff and keep. Regirock. Sorry. You gotta get cut. You're gonna get cut. Regigigas. Fine. It's fine. Tinglu, bottom. Namorous, bottom. Tapu Lily, bottom. Tapu Bulu, bottom. Meloetta, bottom. Uxie, bottom. Diancie, bottom. Wochang, bottom. Calyrex, bottom. Terapagos. No. Zamazenta's a cut. Compared to Zacian, Zamazenta, Dauntless Shield's good. It's good and all. But if I had to cut either Zacian or Zamazenta, I would cut Zamazenta. And you might say that's the only reason. It is the only reason. It is literally the only reason. Because I would keep Zamazenta as well, but I can't. I had to keep one of them. Lugia. Volcanion is a cut. Haven't really used it as much. I know that's a weak excuse. Another excuse is that compared to the other mythicals, because this guy's a mythical apparently, I feel like water. Don't hear me right. Water, fire, great typing. Volcanion though, who I haven't seen. What's the last time someone used a Volcanion? Not competitive wise. Have you ever used a Volcanion at least 10 times? At least 10 times. He didn't even get the guy. He's not that accessible. That's my reason why. I don't really use him that much. I only use him like about 5 times. Ever. Like actual battling, 5 times. Anything more than that, nope. Nope. Next Pokemon that's getting cut. Probably Probably Spectre. Probably Spectre. Nope. Should I even count those guys? Should I even count Glacier, Spectre? I mean, they're their own Pokemon, but they just become Shadow and Ice Rider after that. So I'm gonna count them. And plus, they're different base stats, anyways. Zapdos, keep. I don't know how I'm gonna do split keep, split cut. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't know why I have Groudon in there. Groudon should not even be in there. Luckily, I noticed that because all of them got inflamed by cutting Primal Groudon. By the way, Primal. To my absolute horror, I'm gonna have to cut a little bit more. You can come after me. You can come after me if you want. But I'm gonna cut Latios. I'm gonna cut Latios. My opinion, I know it doesn't really matter, but I might have to cut Latios and Latios. And Regigigas, you're gonna have to get cut as well. Regigigas is a cut. Spectre is a cut. Spectre is a cut as well. So we got 23. We got 43 in both cuts. And now we only have 20 top keep and 33. So 53 compared to 43. Gotta get more even than that. So I'm gonna do a little bit of editing right here. One more. Has to go and cut. One more. My last Pokemon sadly has to get cut. Sadly. Deeply saddened for this Pokemon right here. Might have to be Terrakion. Terrakion gotta get cut too. Terrakion gotta get cut too. Yep. To make things even. Now it's even. I'm only... Listen. Huge disclaimer. Big reason why I'm doing this is because I want to make both keeps and cuts even. Now I would keep more than cut in the beginning, but to make things even and make things harder for myself, I will have to cut more Pokemon just to make both tiers look even enough. But that's pretty much it for the tier list. Keeping cut legendaries was pretty hard. Don't have much favorites or much attachment to many of these legendaries because I don't really use them, or mythicals. But yeah, without further ado, let me know if you agree or disagree. Let me know your opinions. Without further ado, have a good day and peace out.